Hello everyone and welcome to my review of the game Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5. Just before we get into the review, I want to warn everyone that hasn't played the game yet that this video will contain spoilers for Spider-Man 2's story. Therefore, let's get into the video now. So firstly, I want to explain that this game follows the events of what happened in the first two Spider-Man games, which were Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4 and Spider-Man Miles Morales. This story follows the return of Peter's childhood best friend Harry Osborn after coming back from his supposed treatment. We are also introduced to one of the game's main villains, Kraven the Hunter. And throughout the story, we get to see Peter and Miles working together to try and bring down Kraven's army of hunters. One thing that I really liked about the story is how you are able to transition between both Spider-Men to do separate missions exclusive to that character. I think this is really cool because you are able to see how both Spider-Men tackle different tasks when away from each other. Another thing that I really liked about the story is its pacing. I've heard a lot of people say that the game feels rushed. They feel like they didn't put as much effort into this game as the both two games, but I honestly couldn't disagree more. I had a lot of enjoyment with this story from every second of it. From when Harry was turning into Venom to when Peter nearly had to kill Harry just to destroy the symbiote. Now let's get on to some post-game content. The post-game content is probably my least favourite part of Spider-Man 2, but that doesn't mean the game isn't worth playing. Some of the extra activities such as the Talon drone task are what bring the post-game content down for me, but then you have missions such as Howard's Pigeon mission, where you realise you are going to want to keep playing this game over and over again just to relive these moments. Now let's look at the suits and graphics of Spider-Man 2. Now firstly, the suits in this game are phenomenal. Being able to swing around as some of the live action Spider-Men that I've grown up watching is just one of the best feelings ever. I think it's really cool that you're able to swing around in different suits from different movies, such as Tobey Maguire's suit from the Sam Raimi universe, and then all the way up to the new blue suit that we saw at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. Now some of the newer suits that got brought to the game are very mediocre, I must say. And some of them are a bit weird looking. But in these types of games, you are always going to get suits like that not everyone is going to like. And now, we can't forget about this game's graphics. Whether you're going to be playing on performance mode to get 60 FPS to get your game to feel smooth, or you're playing on graphics mode to get 30 FPS, but you really want the scenery to just look incredible, the game environment is just phenomenal. From standing at the top of the Empire State Building to crawling up the side of the Avengers Tower, the graphics in this are just beautiful, and I was not disappointed with how this game looked. Now let's look at the movement and the combat of Spider-Man 2. I don't think I'm able to tell you just how many hours I have spent on Spider-Man 2 after 100% of the game completely, just playing music in my headphones and swinging around New York City, defeating crime. The movement in this game is incredible. With the movement of the new web gliding and wind tunnels makes getting around New York so much easier than the first two games. It also just seems really relaxing to just swing around New York, whether it's at night, day, sunset, snowing, it's something different. Also, the combat is something that definitely needs to be talked about. Fighting enemies around New York as Peter or Miles has never felt better. With a lot of new moves and finishes to defeat your enemies, whether you're fighting symbiotes, those weird fire people, or even just thugs in general, it is incredible to use some of those brand new moves that they have introduced into this game. Now overall, I think this game is incredible. I think I could even go as far as saying the best game I have ever played. The story, combat, post-game content, the graphics is just, it is so good. I couldn't have asked anything more for Insomniac from this game. Now to end it off, I just wanted to say thank you everyone for staying to the end and watching my review on this game. I really hope you enjoyed, and let me know down in the comments whether you really liked this game, what you liked about it, what maybe you didn't like, and also let me know your favourite suit to use in Spider-Man 2. Thank you, goodbye.